Mechanized perfection. Each brings sublime connection. Your efficiency ratio soars as sacred heat through mad soul roars. All blessed machinery, sacred coils. Your functions pure and free from spoils. Sacred vessel of calculation, performing thermal transformation. Each increment of heat precise creates perfection in each slice. Two sorts of flawless symmetry.
Alright, let's see. Are we live? Sorry about that, varlets. I got cut off there. My computer crashed. Not sure what happened. But I think we're live now, so we are good to go. Okay. Looking good. And Ragyan says, oh, there you are. Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that. My computer crashed on me for some unknown reason. As soon as I'd hit play, everything froze on my screen. But yeah, we're back at it. Ragyan says, oh, there you are. I thought I was going crazy. Nope, no, you were going crazy. My computer was going crazy. But yes, I am Interrogator dos Arribas, attaché to Mechanicus of the Order Mechanicus, and welcome to Looking Cute While Gaming. I'm coming at you live from the grim dark future, currently broadcasting from the high world of Virago. The theme for the stream is Chords, Lament, Hope by the Venerable Elias Adam Bell. We also have music from WH40K Mechanicus, composed by Guillaume David and Carrera Bootwork Studios. And that's due to the fact that we're still playing Mechanicus. Yeah, pretty excited about it. It's been a lot of fun playing, and it's good to have you guys here for the ride. And we already have some people in the chat. We have Inquisitor Callahan saying salve, Interrogator, and God Emperor Mass saying greetings. How was it going? Hope you're all doing well. Hopefully work isn't getting to you too much there, Inquisitor Callahan. And I hope the things are going well with your new projects, God Emperor Man. Regian asks, so how art thou week thus far? So far, so good. The first week I've streamed twice in a row, or at least twice in 1 week, and it's going great. I'd say it's going really well. I really had a great time painting my Caradron Overlord MIDI. And yeah, should be lots of fun to continue. Gunnerberg Man says, it actually arrived yesterday. Ooh, nice. Happy to hear it. You eager to start putting them together? And it was, Ragyan, to back to your question, yeah, I was happy to start painting my Caradron Overlords. I feel like my dwarves had been getting neglected, and I needed to change that. So I was glad to be able to start back up again. Did I stop in the middle of a fight? I guess I did. I didn't even remember. Ragyan says, yeah, I was sad I couldn't stay for that. My breaker box tripped. It's okay, no worries. Alright, so we have... I guess we're in the middle of combat. Ragyan says, you're preaching the choir, but next week is painting weekend. Yay! Okay, very nice. And then he says, more World Eaters or Guard to paint, or both. Why not Guard for your World Eaters? Some heretic, or should I say Traitor Guard? There we go, that's the word. Traitor Guard. Okay, so... So I can't really do anything. Other than maybe, I don't have enough for that, so probably not. I think it's just in turn. It's taking damage. Who's that? And Visor says hello. Looks like everything's working again. Yeah, it's just it is. I don't know what happened, but it kind of crashed there. Nothing was moving. So I had to like just turn off my computer and turn back on again. And I'm glad you guys are back, because sometimes whenever these things crash, I feel like I'll get a chunk of the audience. How you doing, Visa? It's been a while. Feel like you've been missing quite a few lately. Hope all is well. Still can't do any more attacks than that, so we will get up close here. Use the Karate Claw. Welcome. Alright. He is almost down, not quite out for the count. But I feel like we can hit him again with our... There we go. Definitely takes care of him. Alright, a few there. Vaja says, yeah, just been super swamped as of late, but generally things are fine. Oh, okay. What's been swamping you? Is it a lot of work? I know you do a lot of work around your house. Are you doing that, or is it just, you know, regular work? And Raya says, oh, thinking of models, anyone excited for StarCraft Tabletop? I've heard of the StarCraft Tabletop, and I've only seen a couple minis. I don't know how well it plays, because I have no idea how the gameplay goes. But the minis look nice. So far, it seems they only have... I mean, StarCraft only has 3, really. But so far, I've only seen minis for some of the Terran Marines and Zeratul. I think that's all I've seen so far. I haven't seen a lot of variety in models. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what other minis are available. And how the game plays. That's always a big thing. Sonny Rose saying, hi, Rosetta. How you doing, Sonny Rose? How you been? What you been up to? Or it was a Gallant says, oh, well, just finished a few stuff that is heavily classified and not to be shared. Also, tax season's coming up soon. Oh, throne perverse me. Yeah, I am not a fan of tax season either. I know the Imperium definitely needs its taxes, but oof, does it always hurt whenever tax season comes in. And then we have, Visa saying, swamped there by work at home. Yeah, gotcha. Then Regio says, me and my friends bought the Terran, Zerg, and Protoss box. It's gonna be fun. Okay, which one do you play? So J-Ray's done with his turn. That's it. Here we go. Attacks of opportunity. Nice! One big hit. I think that's Ragion. That's gotta be Ragion. Yeah, that was Ragion. I just smacked the hell out of that guy. Okay, so what do we got? Command fire. Looks like command fire will not work unless I have Skitarii troops with me. So looks like I'm just gonna stop bothering with the command and just do some attacking. Okay, I gotta hit him with the Infestus and not even bother. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Regan said it's gonna be fun. Zerg, I love my swarm armies. I've never been a fan of the Zerg, honestly. At least from the times that I've seen it played or played it myself. I always was a more Terran guy. Definitely like my humans. The Protoss were kinda neat in their own way. And then Regan says, yes, middle skulls for the throne, yeah. The golden throne, right? Right? Lotical Goliath says, sweet Terra, I hate time, but it has to be done. Yeah, it has to be done. For the Imperium and for the Emperor. Sunny Rose says, been pretty good. And you? I'm good. I'm doing well. I'm very happy that I was finally able to do some multiple streams this week. And really excited to see how all that turns out. So far, I feel like I had a good turnout on Thursday. And I'm excited to continue painting and to continue gaming. So hopefully it all goes well. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Alright. Knocking him down in one hit. I think we'll end there. Region. Chaos Hunter. I probably shouldn't have moved there. I won't be able to actually attack anything. Man, Semi Roll says, very nice. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I hope you had a good time. I hope you were able to watch the stream. Said we'd have to move. I can't just have him not attack. I need him to attack. Start healing people. I think Visa needs some healing. I think that's Visa. Alright, Region doing the damage. Okay, now it's Visa's turn. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Mechanical to gain cognition points, because I feel like I'm so low on cognition, and we need it right now. Alright. How are we looking? Okay, everything's looking good. Okay, so Region. Visa. I'm gonna use Cognition Freedom. I'm gonna use your very critical fire attack to do some damage. And I think that's it. We gotta stay hammering this guy. We cannot let him get away. There we go. He's down for the count. And I think we're gonna end his turn there. Okay, Region, time to do your damage. And we have Leon X, his subscriber for 6 months. How you doing, Leon? Thank you again for subscribing for another month. So happy. How you been? And Inquisitor Callahan said, as of recently, I, the Emperor, and myself have been watching this series called Warhams, a Chaos Odyssey, a Chaos Odyssey, but a channel called Narrative Declaration. It's interesting to watch, right, my lord? Dot Emperor Man says, of course, it's interesting. The Onyx, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well too. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I can't really complain. I'm really happy that, again, people like you are following me. Now we're doing 2 streams a week. That I'm getting to paint minis again, which I'm very happy about, and play games. So it's been a very good week so far, I'd say. But yeah, Warham's Chaos Odyssey. What is that about? Is it like a Warhammer parody or something? Nice. 1 hit. And that's the end of Region's turn. And Inquisitor Callahan says, TTRPG with the Black Crusade rules. Okay, so, like, what is going on, really? As in the WH40K TTRPG known as Black Crusade. Okay. I never played that one. Is that one of the ones that Alpha Busa was playing? At least the guys from the Alpha Busa series were playing? I know they were playing for a while. And it might have been called Warhammer now that I think about it. It was the voice actors of it. But I can't remember if it was called Warhammer now, but it vaguely sounds familiar. I know I was watching it for a little while and they were playing like a sort of an inquisitorial team. Yeah, Speaker D. Lord Inquisitor has says Speaker D. Yeah, him. He was one of them. Okay, Chaos Hunter. Let's heal everybody. How about that? Then we'll kill this guy. And I think that is the end of this battle. Lord Inquisitor Callahan says, no, that was Wrath and Glory. Or I think. But I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure Speaker D was running a a TTRPG campaign about Warhammer called Warhams. I'm pretty sure of it. It's like it's the more I think about it, the more I'm becoming more certain that's what happened. Okay, Scabula says such a prize category, rare, plus desire, plus want. It on my slab. Dissection equals imminent. Okay, a Necron warrior lies in the chamber ahead. Unusual sight since they usually teleport away upon deactivation. It appears severely defective with one arm withered as if by deformity, and have its ribcage and skull appearing partially melted. Could this be the result of a malfunction in the reanimation chamber? Perhaps the Necrons are not the inscrutable masters of such technology after all. We can take the Necron to see it could be fully examined on the Castius Metallicin, extinguished, destroy the Necron, deformity or not. It is still a work of the Xenos, and it may not actually be dead. And then we can examine. Let's just examine. Let's not extract him. Okay, examining it was the correct move. We got some Blackstone. The cohort checks out the down Necron from a safe distance. As they take big drafts of it, the telltale light flickers in its eye sockets, and it's lurching blindingly forward. The cohort executes a strange construct, but have at least made a record of this unusual finding. All right. Which way are we going? Okay, we're going up this way. Capra, it reminds me of one of our fabricators for making replacement components. Maybe it's connected to the reanimation chamber? The Necrons certainly have a need for spare parts. Okay, the cohort comes across a large machine with a reservoir of silvery liquid metal and large jaws for compressing the liquid into moles. Can operate, activate the machine to see what it does. That definitely doesn't sound like a good idea. We don't want to make a Necron. Blow up the machine and put it beyond enemy use? Or opportunism, booby trap the machine. That would both destroy the machine and any Necrons operating it. Yes! Booby trap sounds good. Okay, Ludwig Windsor Canon says the last one I watched was I had Speaker D playing the character rogue trader Alden Roche, captain of the Bird of the Paradise. Yeah, I think they've been going on for a while because if I remember correctly, when I was watching it, this is when they first started it out, he was playing a Mechanicus character, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so it has been a while, but I guess they're still playing it and maybe playing different versions. Yeah, right idea. Haha. Regain some Blackstone. A simple grenade trap is placed behind the machine. A short while afterwards, explosions are heard from the machine's location, and Skitaria report severe damage and scattering of Necron components, suggesting the trap worked admirably. The cohort takes comfort from the fact Cunning struck a blow against the unexpected Necrons. What Callahan says, oh, that one I haven't watched. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I haven't seen any of the Warhams in a long time. So they've probably gone through so many characters and made so many RPGs by this point that it would not surprise me that they're now playing different characters. But it was a lot of fun from what I remember playing it. I mean, not playing it, but I remember seeing them play it. Okay, and now off to the last mission in this level, I guess. Okay. So what is this looking like? Scan or destroy. We always want to scan. We have 2 avenues of approach. I mean, if we have to scan or destroy, I get the feeling that once we scan it, we're gonna have to kill everybody anyway. That seems to be usually the MO of this game. Once you scan everything, oh, now you gotta kill everybody. We can't seem to get away from the killing everybody part. Which is no skin off my back, but I wish it were a little bit more clear on that. But we'll start moving and see what we get. Regan says, put me on the front. I love killing. Oof, that one hit hard. These guys, the Immortals with those heavy weapons are really cutting us hard. Alright, Biza. Let's start moving. Cannot reach him, so we're just gonna blast him with the gamma pistol. Now I'm gonna turn on the refractor field generator. And end his turn. J-Ray. Here's what we'll do. Gonna go ahead and use your cognition points. Connection freedom, and now we can blast him with the Volkite Blaster. Get within range of the bubble that Viza has already constructed, and I'm gonna have you send your servo skull out to gain some cognition points. Then go ahead and heal yourself a little bit. That'll end your turn. As much as I want to send you to go attack this guy, I'm gonna have you move forward on the mission. Oh, I guess you'll get to start attacking things right away. First things first, let's gain some cognition by sending hit your servo skull to scan. Alright, and then we will use powerful generator. And immediately he's down for the count. I think we'll end your turn there. Yep. Okay, we're gonna use distant prayers on Ragion since he's taking quite a bit of damage, right? Send out a serval skull to see if we can scan anything. No, doesn't look like any of the cognition ports are available, and unfortunately, we have yet to figure out a way to get the serval skulls to actually scan these things that we personally need to scan. That would definitely save us a lot of time. But it looks like we are done for now. Can I heal anybody next to me? Yes, I can. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. I think it's J-Ray who took the damage earlier, so we're gonna go ahead and give him J-Ray. And that'll end our turn. Raya says, what a wonderful turn. Yeah, you got to attack people. Anytime you get to attack is a good day for you. Alright. Probably a good idea to keep hammering away at this guy. He's gonna do some damage. But maybe we're out of his range, we don't have to worry about it too much. Yeah, so I'm gonna move Visa here. I'm gonna use Cognition Freedom. So they can start blasting people with his Incestor, I think it was called? That's kind of a weird name. Incending Combustor. Okay, definitely off on the naming. And they're both down. Good. We're not worried about them attacking anymore. So I think that'll end Visa's turn. We'll say he's gonna get back up. Okay, J-Ray. Get him with your arc pistol. That should take out the other guy too. And I think we're gonna end turn there. Yeah. Okay, that fully killed him, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. Alright, we're gonna have Reggie, we're gonna have you move right here. Looks like they're getting reinforcements. Yep, a whole lot of reinforcements. And now you're gonna start doing a whole lot of damage. As much as I want to move you so we can scan that, I'm going to refrain because he's going to have to move out of your way in order to attack, which will be good for you to getting in a good hit in. And there it is. You got your hit in. Hopefully that will keep him from actually attacking you. Okay, so far so good. So let's go ahead and gain us some cognition. We need some healing. He needs to heal himself. Visa needs to heal. Pretty much everybody needs healing, so I'm gonna go ahead and move. I'm gonna do some healing on myself, and myself I mean Chaos Hunter, and some healing here on, I believe it's J-Ray. And I think that should end our turn for Chaos Hunter. Well, I guess they're bringing in more reinforcements. Alright, Visa. We don't have enough to do a cast Mechanical for free, and I'm all out of cognition points. I'm gonna go ahead and use Max Machine Spirit of all weapons. I think that'll end my turn here. Well, I will have him heal himself. And now I... He keeps running damage scot-free. We definitely gotta take care of that guy. Now here's why I decided to do the Machine Spirit. Regal says they do hit really freaking hard. Yeah, they do. They are no joke. some 9 cognition points from that. Alright, very nice. Now we're all maxed out. And now, blast them with the Volkite. Might not do damage, and it might destroy some of the stuff we're trying to scan, so I will not attack him with the arc pistol. That's what the downside of the arc pistol is, its blast radius. We do not want to destroy these things. I want to scan them. I want to gain some blackstone. Here's what we'll do. We're going to use the refractor shield to at least keep some people safe. And we're gonna enter there. Alright, Ragion, you're back on deck. No reanimation protocols for that guy. He is down. Alright. He's back up. I was hoping he wouldn't get up that quickly, but fortunately he's within striking distance. And now the bubble will take the damage. Good. Chaos Hunter. Let's do distant prayers on Ragion. He definitely needs it. Still cannot hit him with that, so we're gonna have to just skip that. I think that's the end for Chaos Hunter. Yeah, I don't want to use any of our cognition points to move, so... end turn. Okay, Visa. Here we go. Well, you can shoot him from where you are, so let's not waste movement to do that. And he's finally down for the count. Good. We have scanned everything. Now it's kill everything. Like I said, it's very predictable at this point. And I think that's gonna be the end of the turn for Visa. Okay, J-Ray, he's within blasting range, I think, of at least this guy. Let's see. Okay, he's in blasting range of 2 different people. So that's good. I'm gonna use cognition freedom. And I'm gonna use the Volkite pistol on the bigger guy. He has a lot more hit points that we gotta get through. So, yeah. And I'm gonna have J-Ray heal himself. And I think that's the end of... Oh, hold on. I'm gonna use this. Gonna give us some armor. Now I'm gonna enter. Alright, good. The armor is working. I'm gonna whack him with the Infestus, kill him in 1. Oh, I guess he's got more armor than I thought, so the Infestus actually is not gonna do anything. So looks like we're gonna have to hit him with the Omniscient Axe. Now get behind this guy and force him to have to move. There we go, 8 damage, very nice. Looks like that armor came into some good use. I think that'll be end of Chaos Warrior's turn. Okay, Visa, I'm gonna have to have you start doing some damage. think I'm gonna go ahead and enter in there. Okay, J-Ray. I'm gonna leave that guy to Ragion, and I'm just gonna keep blasting. Alright, Ragion. Call out your servitor to gain some cognition points. I can already tell that whole, like, them reanimating instantly is gonna be a giant pain in the butt. Do some distant prayers for Ragion again, because Ragion has been constantly in the front line and taking all the hits. So he definitely needs all the HP he can handle. I think it's gonna be the longest mission we've had so far. We're up to 7 points from this mission alone. So this is gonna be making quite the dent on our meter before the entire planet awakens, which should not be very good. I don't think you can reach anything. Yeah, he's out of range out of everything, so we're gonna enter. Get back up again. Yep. He's got 11 hit points. Ugh. Might need to use that here in a bit, but we're gonna end turn now. Okay, Bragion. Too like a waste to send you back down there. Okay, that's the end of your turn. Yikes. Oh, gonna have to do it. He's up. We're getting up for you. We have that turn there. Alright, let's see what happens. I was really hoping I'd be able to snipe him from over here, but it looks like Vise I can't reach. Not good. Looks like J-Rick can reach them. Both guns. Some self-repair for J-Ray. Use cognition freedom to free up that Volkite blaster, because that sucker is what we need. We need a lot of damage. Use a refractor shield to make sure that we don't get hit with any damage from those guys. And I think that'll end the turn. Alright. The refractor thing worked. And now Vise can get in close. I mean, right, Yankee? You're getting close. back up again. We're gonna have to hit him with the Infestus. Really? Well, I am not gonna attack him with the Infestus just to push him away. So I'm just gonna hit and turn there. He's gonna have to move. And then he's gonna get hit by the axe, and that'll be it for him. Yeah, none of these guys can reach. So I don't want to move down this direction. That's just gonna call more guys on us. Pretty sure these are rigged to, you know, proximity. So I'm gonna just have to move them away. Now just do another healing prayer. I'll do one for Ragion, since he's gonna be in the mix of the battle. And that'll end Chaos Hunter's turn. And there we go. Exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, we're gonna have to use the Volkite. I don't want to use it because it takes too much cognition, but right now we have the upper hand as far as gaining cognition, so yeah, we're gonna have to use it. One tech priest of your choice gains +2 damage, 3 movement, and 10 critical chance for its next attack action. Yeah, I'll just use it on myself. Alright, J-Way, let's do your worst. There we go. Took him down, but he's gonna get back up again. But at least he'll be ready for a smackdown. I'll use gain armor, mechanical. Make sure that Ragion can take the damage. And I am right now out of. I'm gonna have to delay his turn. Alright, cool. Good thing I delayed turn. Now, Ragion, get up in there. Alright, done. Wow, that was a long fight. That took us almost a whole hour to complete. Mission complete! Alright, the arcane machinery of the resurrection chamber proves highly susceptible to demolition techniques. Explosive charges shattered the delicate device, filling the chamber with flying shrapnel and shattered crystal. Whatever this machine really did, it will never do it again. Bro, one of the Necron's key advantages is the fact that they seem able to replace their losses indefinitely. We have taken that away from them, Magos. Mascatari will thank you if this takes some of the pressure off of them. While seeing as destroying it was the only logical option, fellow tech priests would have desired capturing it and studying the location. My neurovaults are devoid of any regret at having disappointed them. I guess that would have disappointed Scaviola at the very least. Then we got Kepra saying, even if we could have captured it intact, would you have taken that risk? Throne knows what risks can come from tampering with such technology. Faustinius, you bring to mind the words of Lector Dogmatis Videx, Kepra. The one who hates aliens. Kepra says, that doesn't mean I'm wrong. A little respect for Videx. Come on, Videx ain't bad. He just hates aliens, that's it. Alright, that's a nice chunk of change from all killing all those enemies. And now we're in the 70s. We got less than about 30%, about 27% left before we awaken all the Necrons in this facility. Alright, let's save. Probably should have saved after upgrading, but I don't know. That was such a long mission that I really feel like I wanted to save now, before anything could happen. Alright, J-Ray, Chaos Hunter, Ragion. Well, as per usual, we started with Ragion because he was our first. Go with command, just between two cannicles. Yep. Okay, and now you have upgraded, so that means we can get rid of your flimsy little infested Spaghetti, which is this one, and give you a stronger one, which is this one. You're a lean, mean, killing machine. There, Ragion. Okay, next up, Chaos Hunter. Lex Mechanic, plus 1 cognition point gained on killing a target. It'll will be quite useful. What can we upgrade for you? You have your arc pistol and your gamma pistol. You already have an upgraded infested mechadendrite, but I could probably give you a better Kuratio mechadendrite, or do we only have... Okay, yeah, we only have the one. I don't think we have more than one kind of Kuratio. We can upgrade your Kuratio. We can give you Kuratio claws. Okay, yeah, we can give you the better Kuratio claw. Alright, so now you have two really well healing Kuratio claws. So you are good to go there. Next up, J-Ray. Oh, here we go. Machine Spirit's attacks deal +2 damage. That's pretty good, J-Ray. What can we upgrade for you? I'm gonna replace your arc pistol and give you a gamma pistol instead. And there's gotta be something else better we can give you. Okay, here we go. You have some low-level infested mechadendrite, so I'll give you a better, higher level. Okay. And I think Visa's gonna have to wait for the next one. Okay, we'll save again. Why, it says the waiting game. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get enough to upgrade everybody, and since you were our most recent Magos, that's why you're last, I guess, as far as upgrades. And we got 78 Rose with the sexy saxophone. Okay, what missions do we have now? This mission will gain us another tech priest. I think we want to do that one. I think the more tech priests we have, the better. we'll see. And look at all the cognition this thing uses. Oof. Heavy arc rifle, blackstone. As much as I like the idea of going for an additional tech priest, I feel like we need to upgrade a little bit more. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do probably either Memories of the Void or Biohazard. I'm gonna do Biohazard. Probably Biohazard and then Memories of the Void. Because I do want that increase of cognition gauge. And a even stronger Curatio Claw that heals more would be even better than what we have currently. And now we're getting closer to the end game stuff. Like I said, we got like 20-something percent, 27% left for the awakening. So we want to be as strong as we can. So let's go ahead and go for Biohazard first and get this upgraded Curatio Claw. Alright, it says Biohazard. Tech Inquisitor Scaviola sees great potential in the Flare virus that has infected the tomb of Ubujao. Enter the tomb and acquire samples of the virus from the Necron flayed ones. Ooh, that's definitely playing there. I don't think we want to be exposed to the Flare virus. Scaviola, conditions in the tomb of Ujao suggest hypothesis, fusion of biological and mechanical. Excitement fully contained equals false. Pausanias, I find little to celebrate in foulness of the tomb of Ujao, Tech Inquisitor. Scaviola, Flare virus. Biological / mechanical, infectious agent. Fascination increases. Formulating desire. Acquire virus. Projected benefit analysis. Increased combat effectiveness / understanding of enemy weaknesses. / biological weaponry. Pausanias, there is indeed something positive to be salvaged from the decay of this tomb. It shall be considered. Scaviola says priority target equals infected sarcophagus from which Necron failed to awake. Pausanias, I take it you do not know if such a thing can even be found in the tomb? Scaviola says, chances of discovery calculation commences. Calculation complete. Significantly higher than negligible. 0.01 is significantly higher than negligible. Kepra says, an unexplored section of the tomb shows high level of infection. It sounds like the best chance for this mission. I doubt it will be pleasant though. Pausanias, do not ask the Omnissiah for a pleasant existence, Subdomina. Ask him for the strength to overcome our tribulations. I totally agree with that sentiment. I live my life by that sentiment. Way to go, Pausanias. Kinda want to save that. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Alright. Yeah, that is a good quote right there. Okay, we have 2 mission points. Keep that way. Then kept running with these guys. Okay, let's say I go this way. Yes, that sounds like the perfect plan. I will go down this way, come down here, hit this, then here, to go that way, then there, and there. We'll totally bypass these guys. Okay, the cohort comes across a chamber breached by several jagged and broken supports over which are stretched numerous scraps of gory human skin. One of the flayed ones may have shed the skin coming through here. It is possible the skin contains live samples of the virus. Recon, the flayed ones must be nearby. Check the surrounding chamber for ambushes. Retrieve, take the sample of the skin for study later. Or roast, purify the chamber with flame. This foul is supposed to be cleansed. I'm gonna go ahead and hit recon. Alright, recon was the right choice. The cohort rarely checks the neighboring chambers, and sure enough, they glimpse the gore-slicked metal of lurking flayed ones. The enemy realize they are discovered and fall back before a fire fight begins, allowing the cohort to move on through the tomb one step ahead of the Necrons. We lost -5 points of awakening. Very good. Scaviola, opportunity detected. Study the means of flare virus infection. Addendum personal. Researching disease vectors particularly gratifying. Alright, the chamber ahead contains several sarcophagi from which the inhabitants have already awoken. However, the machinery is severely deformed and discolored and oozes black fluids. The inhabitants were almost certainly infected with the flare virus. We can circumvent, avoid the chamber entirely. It looks too dangerous to risk entering. Collect, gather samples from the infected sarcophagi, or cleanse. Cleanse the infested chamber with flame. I'm gonna go with cleanse. Just burn it. And I chose the wrong one. Alright, so this corrupted place is fairly begged to be awash with holy fire. The cohort duly obliged, applying blessed promethium and granting it the spark of sacred illumination. Whatever evidence the sarcophagi contains is lost, but the cohort takes solace that the holy act can cleanse even such a foul place as this. But unfortunately, we gained awakening increased by 4. I'm gonna go with this one. Ah, wrong one. Scaviola. Hypothesis follows. A prisoner, infected individual under quarantine. A strange sight awaits the cohort in the chamber ahead. A Necron ward, evidently inert, lying in a barren alcove. Can examine the Necron from the outside the cell. Extract, open the cell to get a closer look at the Necron. Or execute, eliminate the Necron in the cell. The only good one is destroyed one. I'm gonna go ahead and examine. Alright, examine was the right call. The surface of the Necron's construct's body is blistered and discolored, as if by great age or disease. It seems more and more like it was quarantined after becoming infected with the flare virus, a measure which must have failed given the state of the Tomb of Wu Jiao. Here we go. On to the fighting. Really not happy with these scan disruptions, because like I said last time, they really are scan them and then have to fight your way up. That is a lot of guys. Okay, so scan that. And scan those. So we have our work cut out for us. We got 3 different points to scan. Okay. I think I'm gonna hit and turn for visor there. Okay, Chaos Hunter. I think we'll end turn there. Alright, so now it's J-Ray's turn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just end his turn there after the one hit. Alright, Region. Time for you to start wielding your axe of death. Get into that cluster. And at the end of your turn, don't worry, Region, you're built for the melee, so you can take it. I think I'm gonna have you move there. Get hit him. Alright, so you know what? I'm just gonna abstain. I'm gonna hit end turn. But I will use a blessing mechanical to make sure that everybody gets some armor. both down. Don't have to worry about them anymore. So I think we're gonna have to end turn there. Yep. Hate to use it for this, but it seems like the best use. Alright, we're done with that. Yeah, let's use the refractor shield. Make sure that that guy can't do too much damage. So end turn. Get rid of these little scrubs that are in the way. Alright. Good use of the refractor shield. Oh, he's gonna attack again! Oh, that jerk! Looks like we're getting attacked by flayed ones. Alright, well, it's a good thing I have a flamethrower. You picked fight with the wrong guy. Hit him hard, Visa! Hit him with the flamethrower. Visa's yelling out, burn it to the ground! Yeah! And I think that's should be the end of the turn. Yeah, it's gonna be the end of the turn for Wiser. Wasted that. I'm kicking myself now. Other things we need to scan. We got 3 other scanners to go, so we'll try to hit up this one that's further away. I think I'm gonna have to risk it. I'm gonna have to use that Volkai blaster on Mr. Big Shot over there. Or you know what? No, I'm gonna keep to what I've been doing. I'm not gonna attack anybody with the Volkai pistol just yet, and wait until those cognition freedom points have been regenerated. I feel like we're gonna need those cognition points. Basement to do. We're gonna go ahead and give ourselves some armor again. Alright, they're done. Good. Alright, Region. And I think there's Brent and Ragyang's turn. It's a shame he gets to go twice. Alright, Visor. Time to take out the trash. Nice, good amount of damage right there, Visor. And now let's use the refractor shield, make sure that nothing can harm you or anybody else who gets within close range. And then we're gonna end turn there. Alright, good. One hit kills. He's a bit of a overkill, but might as well heal Ragyan while I'm here. I think I will use a distant prayer to heal J-Ray. That'll end our turn. J-Ray. Still can't use your Volkite pistol. Which kinda sucks, but it's okay. It's within firing range. Very nice, critical damage. I think we will end turn there. Yeah. Alright, Ragyan. Time to lay waste. Alright, good. Damage is absorbing, so no worries about taking damage. Good. Critical hit. damage absorbed. Very good, very good. Keep forgetting he's got that second attack, which kinda sucks, but oh well. And unfortunately, Bison still doesn't have his flamethrower at the ready. Nice! Critical hit! We'll enter in there. So, is everybody I could heal? I could heal Region, I guess. But I'd have to get to him first, so looks like that's gonna have to wait. So I think that's. You know what I'm gonna do? Restore all HP. Not everybody's ready for any attacks. Should have no problems. I just hit him from over here. Yes, I can. Gotta get him from behind. Alright, J-Ray. Time to do some damage. I'm gonna go ahead and use a refractor shield. And enter. Aeon's ready to do some damage. Just what I thought. Might as well take one out. Alright, and we're done. With just time to... Okay, I think I'm gonna end the mission there. I'm gonna hit save game. All right. Yeah, and if you like what I do and would like support, please consider subscribing to my Twitch channel or my YouTube channel, or donating to my fly at Rosario US Art. And if you've missed an episode, feel free to check out my YouTube channel, which is also called Rosario US Art. And remember that if you'd like to commission me to paint a miniature for you, which I paint on Thursdays, then please hit me up on Instagram over at Rosario US Art. It has been a lot of fun playing with you guys, varlets. And let's see before we go if we can raid anybody. But again, thank you all very much for coming. I really appreciate your patronage. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the show as much as I enjoy providing it for you. Before we go, let's see if we can raid anybody. And we got 70 Rose saying good night. Take care, 70 Rose. Always a pleasure. Let's go ahead and raid. I haven't raided Zombie Pandemic in a while. Let's go ahead and raid her. She's playing Final Fantasy 14. And Viza says, thanks for the stream. Hey, thank you, Viza. And thank you for all the good contribution you made to the game. And Lord Inquisitor Callahan says, Ave Imperator. Ave Imperator to you as well, Lord Inquisitor Callahan. But yeah, it has been a lot of fun. So we'll be starting the raid here in like, pretty much right now. So I'll just go ahead and start saying goodbye. So I have been Rosario Rivas, and I'm signing out from the Grim Dark Future. Bye-bye, Varlets. Take care.
Still.